friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I want to talk about the rumor that is SWGOH 2, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 2. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, this is dumb. Why would they do this? But the more that I've been thinking about it, the more that I've been reading into a lot of their comments about the work that they're doing, the new tool that they're doing, I feel like a SWGOH 2 is more of a Star Wars Galaxy 2.0. Now, when we think of like sequels, right? We look in my mind. My first thought of when I think of Star Wars sequels, I think of KOTOR 1, KOTOR 2, especially when it comes to games. Like obviously, when I think of the sequels, I think 4, 5, and 6, then 1, 2, and 3, whatever. But like when I think of the games, I think of KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2. Those were distinct games with distinct storyline. One of the things that makes me think that that's not what we're seeing, that SWGOH 2 or Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 2 is less of a 2 and more of a 2.0. The reason I think that is if you look at this game, it's been around for 5 years. We're in its 6th year. And this is a much beloved game, right? Earlier this month, we had a call from like the director of EA, and then we're doing good. We at EA, we're doing good, and we're gonna double down on the Star Wars game. We see that people liked Jedi Fallen Order. We see that people like Battlefront 2, but they actually point out, they're like, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is a very successful mobile game. And as you go through this call, as you read the transcript, or if you were on the call, whatever, they talk about doubling down, putting more emphasis, more time, more money into these games that people love that make them money. What's fascinating about this is if you look at all of the Star Wars games that got canceled, the mobile games that got canceled, SWGOH wasn't one of them. Yes, there's anxiety. Yes, there's anger. Yes, there's frustration in the community right now. And I 100% get that. A SWGOH 2, again, is less of a 2 and more of a 2.0. And I want to talk about that real quick. So the way that I'm looking at this is 5 years ago, when this game was initially launched, it was built on specific types of technology. That technology, our technology, has changed and grown, and it's crazy. You guys, like, think about this. What phone did you have 5 years ago? Because I don't have the same phone I had 6 months ago, much less 5 years ago. We've seen old phones get transitioned out. We've seen old, APIs get transitioned out. And so, like, there's a level of technology that Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is facing. It's just it's limiting to the developers. That's why we see bugs go unfinished or unfixed. That's why we see different mods, different modes not come out, because there's not anything to do with it. Just they're limited, and they've talked about that in the forums, in the Q&A chats. They're like, oh, well, that's just not something that we need to do. And they've said over and over again, like, and this is a great example, sandbox. Now, yes, they've said no one wants a sandbox mode, which is everyone wants a sandbox mode. Every in-game player wants a sandbox. Maybe not new players, but those that have been around for 4 or 5 years, most that have been around for 2 or 3 years that have spent any money in the game, they want a sandbox. Give us the sandbox. But right now, they don't want to do that because, as PG Top Hat says, it's not, financially viable, right? And the concept behind that, in my mind, and this is just me speculating wildly, and if I had my silver tinfoil hat around, I'd put it on, but it's nowhere to be. See, like a silver dress behind. Here's the thing, like, it's not financially viable for this game. If a 2.0 comes out, what they would do is they'd update the look, the feel, the technology, the code behind it, all of it. They'd be able to streamline a lot of things that players have been asking for and give us a new design. And because this isn't like a story-driven game, it wouldn't be a new concept. I look at, like, I play Age of Empires. And I was playing the other day. I was playing Age of Empires 1, and I was like, oh, this was a lot of fun. I remember really liking this game. But then as I was playing it, I was like, oh man, I don't remember that part, or I don't remember this part, or that's weird. Why did they do that? And then I played 2. I played the sequel version. I was like, oh, okay, well this is better. A lot of those problem areas that I was frustrated with replaying the first one, I was like, oh, they fixed it. Oh, now I remember why I played this one and not the first one. And again, that's the same concept. It's not that they would introduce those old things. They wouldn't do away with those old things, right? They wouldn't do away. It wouldn't be an entirely new game, but it would be a new client of sorts, right? And if you guys, I mean, I'm sure it's not just me, but I've been getting the client updates like that. I mean, I've been getting them hand over fist, like every 3 days. I get another 250 megabytes to download. Holy crap, what's going on here? You know, this is insane, right? That's why do they keep uploading this stuff? Now maybe I'd have a problem with my phone. I don't know, probably not. But I see this and I'm like, they're putting a lot of time and effort into this code. They're putting a lot of time and effort into creating a tool that will allow them to build new things. I think it's this tool that a lot of people have been speculating as this is SWGOH 2.0. I don't think that it's an official relaunch. I think they're going to scrap the old code and introduce a whole new one. And then once people have transferred their clients, once people have transferred their rosters, and that's totally doable, an import and export feature I think is totally doable. Especially now they have been working so exclusively or so hand in hand with SWGOH.gg. Remember how I remember that. I was like, okay, so now they're working with them. This is a really cool function. They've got this database that they're going to be, and then they're going to be working hand in hand with that. It's awesome. I love it. If you don't use SWGOH.gg, then you need to look into it because it's awesome. And I do think that essentially what they could do is they could have us export our current roster and then import our current roster from one game to the next. It makes sense. It really does. And again, if you're looking at it through the eyes of this isn't a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 2, just a 2.0, think of where they could take it from here, right? They could give us a new Cantina background. We're not dealing with the same people, or maybe the same people have changed, right? Maybe they can update it every season. If you look at Fortnite, there's a lot of intricate, I play it on the Xbox, so I don't necessarily see it on mobile game. There's a lot of intricacies that kind of go hand in hand with this, and different load screens and different places you can move around, all within a central hub. And I think that's essentially what we see again with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We have a central hub that we can go into different places. Will they tweak them? Yeah. Will they rearrange the landscape? Sure. But it'll be the same game for us. It'll just be different for them. Now, I don't know if any of this is making sense. I don't know if any of this is logical. I'm not a coder. I'm not. I've seen code, HTML. That's the extent of my code. And those of you who know code, you're laughing at me yeah, he doesn't know anything. Even then, my HTML code sucks. Terrible. But again, the idea is I don't think it's that far-fetched to see this kind of thing happen. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm close? Do you think I've got this? I'm on the right track, or even close to the right track? Or am I not even in the same country that the track should be in? Leave a comment in the section below and let me know. I'm very excited to hear what your thoughts are. This is totally SWGOH speculation. I don't have any idea. But this rumor of a second game doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you view it from they're developing something else. I don't know. This could be speculation. I could be totally right. I could be dead wrong. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the section below. In the section below, you will also find 2 links. The first one is you can get a free audiobook from Audible. Just sign up. You get 1 free book. Every time you sign up or when you sign up, you help the channel and you get a free book. That's really why I ask people to like sign up. Yes, I like the kickback is really small. Sign up because the books that are out there, the Star Wars novels that are out there, are amazing. There's some really cool ones coming out in July. Very excited for that. Now, additionally, you will find the link to the Going Nerdy swag store. And I've created some t-shirts. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, masks, earrings, maybe belt buckles. I don't know about belt buckles. But you can get a lot of really cool stuff out there. And every time you buy something, you help the channel. I do this stuff. I design these shirts for me. If you have a shirt that you'd like to design, hit me up on my Discord channel. Send me a link. Send me an image. Let me know. And I'll see what I can do about getting it put up. Let me know what you guys think. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Most of you who watch this video aren't actually subscribers, so hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified every time I post a video, and seriously, let me know what you guys think, because this, I think, is very plausible. But this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.